Happy Friday to everyone at Doniphan High School. Thanks for joining us again this week for another school newscast. The news of the week was the last-minute pep rally and tailgating party that was held on Tuesday. The pep rally was led by the drumline and cheerleaders through the halls and eventually made its way into the gym. Brooklyn will have more on the games this week coming up later in sports. And as mentioned at the pep rally, there's a contest for the best school spirit selfie.
But first, let me take a selfie.
Now, it's important to mention that the judges are looking for creativity, not just any selfie it will do in this contest. And the students in the winning photo will get prime seating on a couch at a home game and get fed pizza and soda during the game. So step up your game, folks, if you want to win this contest. And of course, there are still a few rules to follow. 1. Pictures can be taken here at school as long as it's after school or out in the community. 2. No more than 4 people can be in the picture. 3. Keep them school appropriate. And finally, don't break the school's cell phone policy. Pictures need to be emailed to either Mrs. Reedus or Mrs. Kirby, and the deadline is December 21st. As of this afternoon, there are 14 remediation hours left for remediation this semester. Remember that you cannot carry over any hours into next semester, and they will have to be made up during summer school if you don't get them finished. If you need to find out how many hours you have left to make up, check with the counselors. And for anyone taking the ACT tomorrow, a final reminder that the test will not be given here at the high school. You'll need to log into the website to see where you need to go. Here's Justin with more club news and announcements.
Thanks, Ollie. We only have one more full week of school left before we head out for Christmas break, and that means Christmas concerts for both the band and choir will be held next week. The choir concert will be held on Monday in the gym at 7 o'clock, and the band concert will be held on Thursday at the same time and place. Both are free to come and watch and get you into the Christmas spirit. With the semester winding down, that also means you only have a handful of days to get your yearbook at $45. After the Christmas break, the price will go up to $55. You can reserve your copy right now with a $20 deposit. See Ms. Griffith for more. And there are just a few club meetings coming up next week. On Wednesday, Student Council will meet before school, and Speech and Drama will meet after school. On Thursday, the Art Club is scheduled to meet before school. That's all I have for you this week. Here's Brooklyn with the Weekend Sports.
Thanks, Justin. It's been a busy week of basketball here at DHS, and we're going to start sports off with the Donettes, who were in action Monday night against Corning. The girls came into the game 3-0 on the season and took an early 7-3 lead in the game, but then Corning went on an 18-2 run to put the Donettes down for good in the game, and their first loss of the season. The girls were back in action again last night against New Madrid. Here's a few highlights from that game. Coming up next week for the girls is a game at Naylor on Tuesday, and then the Twin Rivers Holiday Classic is coming up next week for the Donettes as well. At the seed meeting this week, the girls were given the number 5 seed out of 16 teams and will face number 12 Portageville next Saturday at 1 o'clock in their first game. Neelyville is the number 1 seed in the tournament. Good luck to the Donettes. The Dons also dropped their first game of the season last Friday at New Madrid, losing that game only by 5 points. The Dons were back in action on Tuesday against East Carter. The Dons pulled away in the second half and won the game easily by a score of 79-35. Clay Barton had 28 points, which included 8 three-pointers. Coming up next week for the boys, they will play at Crothersville on Tuesday and travel to Cave City, Arkansas on Friday. Here's Josie with your weekend weather forecast.
In your weekend weather forecast, a very warm December weekend on tap for us. Saturday will be mostly cloudy with a chance of rain in the forecast and a high of 71. Sunday, more rain and thunderstorms and 65. Then we clear out on Monday, mostly sunny and much cooler with a high of 54. That's our newscast for this week. Thanks for joining us and have a great weekend.